You gotta get up and move it, move it. You wanna lose weight? You wanna stay healthy? Gotta move it all day long. Turn the music on, move it. Hear that music? Come on, get the beat. Hello, hello, my friends. What I have here is some delicious homemade chili. So very good. And then over here, I have homemade sourdough onion bread. And we have our water. And we have our Valentina. You don't want to eat without that. And then we have our saying, faith, hope, and love. Well, hello, my friends. How are you today? It's your girl, Hungry Mama Me. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. As you can see, I'm doing well. When you got a plate like this in front of you, you're doing pretty good, my friends. Yes. So, let me tell you what we have here. And you know what? I didn't put up a recipe for this, but I am sure I'll try to get a link. I'm sure if I have a link, if I made this before, I'll put a link to my recipe. But I'm sure I made chili in the past and recorded it. So that's what this is. This is some chili and some nice spicy chili. I put a habanero in here. I cut up like a half of one and put it in. And then I put a chipotle in. And all my spices. So it's kicking. It's good for sure. So we'll see how it's doing. You know, I laid off the heat for a while because, I don't know, you know, my belly just wasn't the best. So I said, I'm going to back off of that for a while. Now I'm introducing it again very slowly, but we'll see. And here I have my sourdough onion bread. Delicious. This is so good. I'm going to take a bite of it. I haven't been able to really enjoy this by itself. You know, like I had this yesterday. And I ate it with tuna. So I haven't really been able to really get the full effect of this. And I want you give this a try, my friends. Look in this. You see those little air holes? I've told you this before. That means you've got some kicking bread. That means your dough is good. This has, well, what you can see is it's very solid bread. See how close those holes are together? This is a very firm bread. Sort of reminds me of like a rye bread. But you have the sour, excuse me guys. So rude to eat with your mouth open. Talk with your mouth open. It has the taste of a fermented bread. Like, I don't want to say sour because if you don't understand, it'll turn you right off. It's not, you don't taste sour. I'm sure all you guys have had sourdough at least once or twice in your life. Even if you didn't make it or your mama didn't make it, you had it in the grocery store or when you were out to eat. And looky here. Nice, right? I used to have a niece. My niece passed away, but she used to call me all the time and say, "Aunt Mimi, what are you making for dinner?" She was my oldest daughter's age. She'd say, "Are you making chili? Because if you are, I want to come over." Her name was Star Marie. We spelled her name. Actually, her mother let me name her. I was maybe 18 when she was born. Everybody in the family, in her family, was named, their name started with an S. So she wanted to keep the S's going. One night, I looked up in the sky and I said, "Star, that would be perfect for this child." And she said, "Well, how do you want to spell it?" And I said, S-T-A-R-R, star. So Star Marie was her name. Delicious. You know I don't have meat in here. I did put normally I don't put any meat at all. I do it with just the beans. I don't know, but today I said, you know, I had some of the Gardein, the hamburger, whatever they call it, I don't know. And I said, yeah, I'll put some of that in there. So I did. Very spicy. Very spicy. Yes, it is. I haven't really had time to respond to my comments, and I said, let me just look through them real quick, because some of them have been getting put in the spam area, some of my regulars that have been with me forever going in spam. So I said I better check them out. So I always do try to read them, even if I can't get back. And I had one comment. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of going off. What they said was, being a smart ass, just being a wise guy. Of course, there's no picture. There's, you know, just their names. So I'm sure they're trolls. But said to me, Nino's obese. Now that might not sound like anything to you, Allison. You know what I'm talking about, and all my girls that have been following me for a while. When you start talking about somebody's children, the claws come out like a wild animal. I am very calm. I am very kicked back, but don't talk about my children. He's a 2-year-old little boy, okay? If he is a little heavy, it's baby fat. He's a baby. How dare you? You know what I mean? How dare you say something about a little baby? I try not to let things like that get to me, and it really didn't, to the point of like making me really upset. But it got to me like, how dare you say something about my child? You know? We make videos like this for entertainment, you know, to meet people, to, you know, to be able to connect. But what we don't do is make videos for people to beat up you or your family, like me or my family. Sometimes, you know, if it comes at me, you know, I might get a little upset and I suck it up. But don't hit on my family. That's the worst possible thing you could do. And I try not to take that to heart. But I feel like maybe I shouldn't put the baby in the videos anymore. I know that people were really enjoying the baby. And you guys have been seeing the baby since he was very young. And he enjoys being in the videos. You see him. He knows now. He'll say, "Hi guys, Nino." And then he'll tell you, "Num num num." So maybe on the days that I have the baby, no more videos. There's always got to be somebody out there. that wants to be a nasty person. Why? Because they have no life of their own? I'm not really sure. I don't really think that this was really that young of a person to say that the baby's obese. I don't think this was like a 13-year-old troll. You got something bad to say about my child? Keep it to yourself. I certainly know he's not obese by any means. Nino's going to be a big boy. I don't know if you've seen my boy Junie. Junie's a big boy. His father, his uncles, they're all big boys. They're not fat. And I'm not making excuses for Nino, but how dare you? Any of you guys that are mommies out there, you know. You start messing with your kids and the gloves come off. I don't care who you are. I've seen myself before with my older children. My oldest girl was having problems with one, I wouldn't call her a girl, she was a lady. She was married, she had kids. Boy, I literally went running after that lady. Literally. I broke into a run. Don't mess with my kids. You don't mess with anybody's kids. It's not the thing to do. And do I look like that kind of person? No. Far from it. But mommies have the instinct to protect their babies. I don't care how old they are. We protect our children. So guys, keep it to yourself if you got anything nasty to say about anybody's children. It's one place you don't go. Okay, guys? So anyway, this is really delish. I'm already full. I truly am, but I'm gonna eat a little bit more. I'm really digging on this bread. I'm gonna go out when I'm done dinner and done cleaning up my kitchen and stuff. I'm gonna go out and finish doing yard work. Yard work, if you do your yard, it's never done. You got weeds coming up, you gotta rake, you gotta, you know, check on your flowers and your if you're growing vegetables, make sure they're watered. And I'm like a mother checking on my kids. I'm always out there looking at my plants, especially my vegetable plants. Did they grow? Is there a new bud coming? Is there a new tomato coming up? It's crazy. So anyway, as we know, one bad apple spoils the whole bunch, right? If you watched my video yesterday, what do you think about me going on the road and going from town to town and seeing the sights? Think I'm crazy for doing that? Or you think it's cool? What's crazy about it? Well, I bet you if I had a mate, you'd say, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. But we can't spend our life sitting around waiting on mates, right? We gotta enjoy our life. And I say this, if you have a dream and it's something that you really want to do, don't just talk about it. Do it. Do it before, I mean, you know, nobody lives forever. So before that time comes, take the time for yourself and live your dream. Of course, I couldn't do it if I had a husband and, you know, children. But I want to wake up in the morning, have something to look forward to, have some, you know, wake up and say, okay, where am I going to go today? What am I going to do today? That's what I want to be able to do. I want to meet different people along the road. I want to, you know, go into the wilderness and not come face to face, but see a bear and whatever. I want to go from Tennessee to Texas to Wyoming to wherever I end up. And when I come back home, I come back home. And when I want to go back out, I go right back out again. Yeah. I think it's a pretty cool idea. I'm looking forward to it every single day. Every single day I look forward to it. I get closer and closer and preparing myself and start to purchase things to, I haven't yet, to do this with. Bella bought me a sign and it said, I live to travel. And that's the truth. I love to travel. I love to meet different people. I love to see different cultures. That's my thing. I like to taste different foods. That's pretty cool, guys. Anyway, I am full. I have had enough, my friends. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. And until then, God bless, and I'll be seeing you. Okay? Subscribe, like, comment, ring that bell. Make sure you get my notifications.